Yo! What's up, everybody? This is Jez7780. It's a Saturday. We're rolling with a grind, my gears. Episode 38. Think, maybe 39. Who gives a shit? I got something to say. We got official Xbox plays second fiddle. This has been building on. I had to respond to this because this is something that I've been complaining about. This is why I created this friggin' channel. This is the reason. And we're going to talk about it. And our boy, the Greenie, has stated what we speculated. What I speculated, what a lot of people speculated, that Xbox is the second child. Not the firstborn anymore. Gets all the good shit. It is the hand-me-down console. Hand-me-down PlayStation games from last year. Now we get hand-me-downs from PC-built games. What the hell are you talking about, Jez? You fucking nut. Well, we're going. I got tweets. Because I don't just talk out my ass. We know that. We don't talk out my ass. Talk loud, but not out my ass. Got my fucking lemonade over here. We do the screen sharing. I even got some cheap-ass sound effects. What's up, Kev? PCs. Microsoft has turned. That's it. Xbox was just an experiment. It was just an experiment. Go buy yourself a computer. It was a one hit wonder. Right? It was Sir Mix-a-Lot's. Back that ass up. That's what the 360 was. Oh no, it wasn't back that ass. That's Cisco. No, I don't fucking know. It was Sir Mix-a-Lot. We got one hit wonders here going on. Big booty hose up with it. So anyway, we got this going on here. Oh, so anyway, this was in my timeline. So what happened today was the Minecon. You know, Minecraft, the thing that Microsoft talks about every time, you know. They use it as the big example of, you know, play anywhere, kumbayas, you know, gaming for everybody. Yeah. So we got to go to what happened today. We're going to go to the timeline. And this is what grinds my gears. And we're going sharing screen. Let's go see what the story is today, people. Sorry, chat. I'll get back to you in a little bit. We're going to go see what the hell am I talking about? What the hell am I talking about? Oh, snap. There it is. There it is. Oh, baby. Minecraft. You know. Booty. His old, you know, old studio, Minecraft. You know, those guys. Well, today they announced Minecraft Dungeons, an all-new action-adventure game inspired by dungeon crawlers and set in the Minecraft universe. And what does the next sentence say? And I know people will be like, oh, Jez, well, you play Minecraft? It's a you problem, right? Coming to PC in 2019. Right? But it's a me problem, right? Could be a me problem. Let's go down. Whoa. Why not Xbox? That's the question. Why not Xbox? A ripoff of WoW, but completely different. But we got more because this is just the initial announcement, right? Let's go to see how this came about, right? Let's go back and see. Because our good friend, the Green of the Greens, tweeted this out. Let's go. Let's go. Dungeon Crawler from Microsoft. Here we go. New Minecraft game. Dungeon Crawl set in Minecraft. And for your console? We're not going to read that one. Coming to PC, Xbox exclusives. Hope it makes it to Xbox. Microsoft owns Minecraft, and it's not coming to Xbox. Yet it's not coming to Xbox. So we add this one to our Gears Tactics, right? Like we got to add this one to the Gears Tactics of a game that's just being made from, for the PC. So a lot of people were complaining about, like, why is this PC only? Well, then he comes in. Now, I just want to just say something. This is not third party. This is not indies. This is the coalition. All right? This is Minecraft. You can't get any closer to corporate Microsoft headquarters than these two developers, than these two IPs, Gears of War and Minecraft. Okay? A dungeon crawler. But they just have it coming to PC in 2019. That's so strange, right? So people complain, and they said, what's going on? And look at this. This is what he states. So the person questions, shout out to John Lines, I don't know who he is, Creaky Legs. So what gives with having PC-only exclusives like Gears Tactics and Minecraft Dungeons, but everything on Xbox goes to PC? I have yet to hear a response from anyone at Xbox. I did not like this. I better really liking that. Yeah. And retweet that. Why is only one retweet? Everybody go retweet that. This is what he states. I've asked this internally in meetings too. What the dev teams mostly tell me is that they need to focus on PC first to make sure they are purposely built for PC. You will find that if these games are successful, they end up in more places, not an official announcement. Now, instead of going, that's fucking bullshit, they go, thank you. And then he spins it to go, I got so many games in Game Pass right now. There's so much. It'll keep you busy. Best value in gaming. And your boy Jez goes, oh, shit, Attic replied. I didn't even read what Attic was saying. But then I go, so with all this Xbox first party going to PC, are there no Xbox games that are purposely being built for the Xbox One? Like Gears 5, Forza Horizon 3, Forza Horizon 4, Forza 7. And also, I'm not no dev, all right? But I was shoved the bullshit that UWP makes it all one happy world. Yay, kumbaya, get them fucking marshmallows and the s'mores. You make it for one system, you easily just in a day. Weren't people just putting shit on that in a day? Yeah, we'll just put it over. UWP, it's one platform. Are you telling me that Minecraft and Coalition are not using UWP? And Addict's right. There is also Age of Empires. Now, the thing is that you could see, and I think he says that as well too, you could see that Age of Empires, that's a strategy game, keyboard and mouse. Okay, fine. But right now, some of these games like Gears Tactics, like an XCOM style game, XCOM works on console. How can Microsoft not? I just don't understand the excuses with that game. And then this one is a friggin' Minecraft dungeon crawler. How can that not be cross-play, cross everywhere, play anywhere, buy it once on Windows 10 store? Like, how is that game just like not follow Microsoft's vision? I don't understand that. Like that game, a co-op dungeon crawler. How is that not play anywhere? On Xbox, on PC, this next year. How? And then we look and see, like, remember this? Why I keep talking about Miami Street? Miami Street, a brand new free-to-play racing game from Microsoft. It was this game. It says we have exciting news to share from Microsoft Studios. A Windows 10 PC device. Play anywhere on a PC device. I don't want whatever. It's just another game that just Xbox is just not the priority. The question is, everybody, is like, are we in, is Xbox in such a poor state that even Microsoft themselves are not acknowledging their own platform? I just am in like, just wow. What's up, guys? How you doing? But what's up, guys? Kev, Danny, Elish, Stardust. What's up, man? Savage. Yeah, like, are we? Why is the Xbox second fiddle? There is no and when Xbox got a platform exclusive, say it's a preview game, a PUBG game that never was really optimized for that console. Like, where the fuck was that statement from Bluehole going, we want to put this on the Xbox and make sure it works on Xbox before we do it? Obviously, they didn't do that because the game is still was still a work in progress for an entire year. But where is the focus on Xbox? Like, this is the thing. You going to go into a store and buy a console when they are specifically making games to work on PC? They need to focus. He says this. The devs said they need to focus on PC first to make sure they are purposely built for the PC. But you selling a fucking gaming console. Is this fucking ludicrous? Should I not be like ludicrous going blah, 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 like how it is? Like, they don't know what they are tripping over themselves. You go back circa 2013 and how they tripped over themselves with share play, share anywhere, family plans. They got shit coming out every which way, like the fucking Kraken. Every one of those arms is a different message. They don't know what the fuck they want to do. They don't even follow their own fucking policies, their own plan, not policies, but plan. All first-party games are going to Xbox and PC. Oh, but there will be some PC games that just go to PC. He did say that there will be Xbox-only games. What the fuck are those? Are those the console launch exclusives that he talks about? Is that what we're talking about? Console launch exclusives? First off, those are not even coming from their first party. You would think that their first party would go all out using all their features, right? Their first party will go all out, going play anywhere. Like, what happened to play anywhere? So Gears Tactics is not play anywhere because it's not on Xbox. This Minecraft dungeon game coming 2019 is not going to Xbox. And if you look at what he states, this is not a tease. This is not something that he's like, oh, stay tuned. It says you will find that if these games are successful, they end up in more places. If these games are successful, let me say it again. Holy shit. If these games are fucking successful. Wait, I got to say it one more time. If these fucking games are successful on PC, you will see them in more places. Now you got to ask, more places like what? The Switch? Maybe your fucking Xbox? More places. He didn't even fucking specify the console. Then he goes, asterisk, not an official announcement. So he's talking out his ass. He's talking speculation. He's trying to put a fucking Microsoft bottle, an Xbox fucking green milk tit bottle in your mouth to say, suck on this while we fuck you. That's what he's doing. This is what he's doing. Go suck on the Game Pass tit Don't bother me, but you'll find out if these games are good, we'll put them somewhere else. Like, that's right, Kevin. Like, it just boggles my fucking mind. And then they got the fucking cojones to go, oh, we're going to have a fan event for Xbox. What are you going to do? Line everybody up and give you a fucking swift kick in the fucking nuts? Say thanks? Is that what we're doing? 10,000 fans, Xbox fans, line up here. Here, Greeny's going to take a fucking nut shot, each and every one of you. And Major Nelson's going to fucking stick his finger in your ass with his fucking white gloves. How can you have an Xbox event when every fucking thing that you keep doing is being a fucking, like, being bullshit? And am I some fucking Minecraft nutcase? I run around my fucking swords and shit? No. But it doesn't follow the messaging. See, I'm a person, if you tell me something, I'm going to believe you because I trusted you. You start pulling, as quote Addict says, some fuck shit, my trust goes down. You get your fucking bitch ass on stage, your fucking shirts that don't mean shit anymore because they're basically just fan service because they don't lead to any games or some bullshit like that. No, they don't do that shit. Just go on stage, pisses on all the fucking Xbox fans, and says, hey, hoorah, I came down from the clouds to talk to you fucking fans, and now we're going to go fuck you in the ass because we're giving you all PC bullshit. And we're going to take all the games that you love, and we're going to let everybody else experience them. We're going to put them on PC because, you know, there's fucking thousands and millions of people that want to play our games. But we're going to give those thousands of millions of people games. But you want to know what? What happens to the whole everybody, 2 billion gamers? Like with this Minecraft dungeon, with Gears Tactics. Gears Tactics is a new venue. It is a new experience in XCOM style Gears of War of an IP that you know. Don't you want the most people to play it? Isn't that the bullshit that you've been feeding us? The most people, crossplay, kumbaya, give me the fucking s'mores, pass me the chocolate, give me the fucking marshmallows. We're going to do a campfire here. You want everybody to play it. So how can you put it on the fucking computer and just say, yeah, you fucking X-twats over there, you don't fucking play? What happened to touching those people? You don't want to touch the console? And you say, focus on the PC, so it's purposely built for the PC? Well, why did you wax my ass with the fucking UWP then? In a day, transferred over, blah, blah, blah. And you see people, well, it's Minecraft, I don't want it. It's not about you fucking wanting it. It's about the concept of Microsoft talking out their asshole and then talking out their mouth and saying two different stories. And it all bundles up. This is what I mean. This is what grinds my gears. You're going to tell me those fucking 5 fucking studios that they bought, you look me in the eye and tell me 100% you're sure we're going to pull my cousin Vinny. You are positive. You're sure. How sure? You're positive that every single one of them, Ninja Theory, the fucking Collective, all the ones that we've been hearing about since fucking E3, are making an Xbox game. You sure? You sure? Are they are you positive? The shit that's coming out of Microsoft, Xbox, they have, listen, you might not want to believe it. You might not want to hear it. And it hurts to say it. They have left the console business. They could shove so many controllers up your ass, down your mouth, They have backed out like the fucking Homer Simpson going into the bushes of the console business. So, the bleeding green, you better bleed PC. Because 4 years from now, I even tell you, when these games come out from those fucking studios, who even knows what Xbox is going to look like? Might be a thumbstick that you stick in your ass and Phil Spencer sends you messages. Who knows? Tells you you're okay. Everything's fine. But they are focusing on, they have their first party studios not even following the mantra of Xbox games and PC, play anywhere, all of us are together. I could get that. I understand that. And I'm not lining up day one for this. But you don't make those statements and then have your first party just go, now we want to make sure this is purposely built for PC. What? 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 Exactly, Kev. I was playing Gears 4 last night. Praise Phil. Praise Phil. Thanks. But what's sad is that, listen, I don't want to be on PC. I don't want to be here. Phil, praise Phil, has put me here. Praise Phil put me here. He told me, yo, Jez, Xbox Live, you don't got to pay it. Get over there. We're putting all our games over there right now. You don't have to wait for the X. You could go, you get a graphics card, you could play those games better than the 900p or possible 1080p or whatever frame rate they're running right now on the trash Xbox One S because we know it's underpowered. We're going to put our games on the PC. Remember, a year before the X even existed, almost a year and a half before, Quantum Break started this stuff. And it was so bad on the S that I waited for the PC version so I could play it on the PC at better because that was the reason. Phil put me here. But to see what he has left behind, what he has done to the console, you're holding on to Game Pass strings. And you're right, Kev. They have realized what they were missing out with PC. But unfortunately, they're still married to a console. Now, do you divorce your console? Do you tell your wife and your family, I'm going to get the more desirable way, I'm leaving? Or do you tell them, no, guys, it's all right. It's all good, Xbox fam. It's all good. And then you go out and you go fuck around on the streets and realize that there's so much potential out there, I guess, of fucking the PC market that just wet your lips and you're like, shit, look at those 2 billion people just sitting around with Windows computers. I need to go into that. Xbox is going at a snail's pace. It's not picking up. The console industry just blew by Xbox. I know, Gabby. I'm not saying with the PC. This is the thing. The PC people weren't even asking for this shit. They weren't even asking. They would be like, hey, Phil, you know, like, it would be cool if we could play Gears. And they weren't lining up. They were content with Steam. They weren't asking for some Windows 10 store. And nobody's still asking for it. It's still fucking horrible. Nobody's asking for it. But they're still giving it to them. It's still like giving it to them. And they're like, yeah, sure, I'll take out these fucking hand-me-outs. Oh, well, and you know what? That's the one trump card they're holding back, Halo. That is the only thing that probably would make that Windows 10 store, people would say, holy shit, I'm biting the bullet to play Halo. But they've been screaming about Halo. They haven't been screaming about Quantum Break. They never screamed about Forza. It's great that we have a solid racer on there, but PC people weren't on the forums when Forza 6 and 5 and 2 and 3 were like, oh my God, put this on PC. I got to use this with my rig. No. They have Aletta Corsa. What was that? Assetto Corsa? Like all that, like all those other games. They have Project Cars and all that other bullshit. Like there's plenty of games and simulators and all that other shit. They weren't begging. They weren't lining up. But Microsoft's like, here. And everybody's like, yeah, sure, I'll take the free hand-me-outs. Sure. And that's what they are. That's why you don't want to give Gears back as a PC game, right? But the thing is that the PC community is not viable with Gears of War. That's the reason why they had to throw in the playlist with the console players, because the PC players could not sustain themselves. And that's proof that people really weren't asking for this. And I said it last night. I was streaming with Merc and Meds. I was with the guys. Like we were talking. They basically like, Gears 4 is awesome on PC, but it's like they had to add playlists for the console because as of April, and I showed that in my last video, where it launched in October, and in April, they're already like, yo, we got to add, it started in Horde mode, and they're like, yo, the PC people are complaining. They can't find games. So we're going to add the, we're going to add the other group. We're going to add the console guys to the playlists. So I don't know what chicken that they're chasing. I think they just see the numbers of PC and they see the potential. But the fact that they got their first-party studios basically cold shouldering the gaming console, the dedicated gaming platform that they have, and making games just for the PC, and saying that if they do well over there, you might see them. Yo, it's done. They could take that XO18 and shove it so far up their ass. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. The Xbox brand is second fiddle. And that's what I said last week. I said that on the last show. They don't know what they want. They told us that Xbox and Windows are one family. It's a PC, Windows 10 PC. But how can you keep giving to the first child? How can you keep giving to one child and not the other? How can you keep giving and giving and giving until it's the one that you're not giving to going, yeah, we care about you still. We care about you. You're right. And I think it's second fiddle due to install base. That's the thing. I think that Xbox has hit, even though they try to say year over year, which obviously last year Microsoft did not have the X right now. So obviously there will be year over year because there's more hardware. It's not apples to apples. We'll see in November if it's year over year, which I think November is probably going to be the 1 month that they're not year over year because they probably had real high sales when the X released. But they'll tell you that they're growing. But they're growing because they're incorporating other people now. They're incorporating all PC logins, all phone logins, all logins with the Switch. Like they have increased their install base by counting other devices because the Xbox to them, just the Xbox, is not successful. I really want to know how great Game Pass is doing. I really want to know. Because I think their next move is to make Game Pass on PC. And when they do, and he said it from day one, before even Game Pass was really officially, he said he would love to see Game Pass on PC. And that would be a kind of a game. EA's kind of doing it. So Microsoft will do it. I'm sure they'll get Game. It actually technically works for the Play Anyway games. But you know what, Kev? I'm going to say something. They neglected PC, just like they neglected the phone, the mobile market. They let Android and iOS duke it out. Let the devs fight back and forth. They're Apple, and then they just let them duke it out. They did PC. They abandoned PC and put some like in half-ass efforts to PC with Windows games for Windows and all of that other crap. Shadowrun and all that like half-ass efforts. They've been and while they did that half-ass shit, Steam just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And now Microsoft's like, oh shit, we lost PC. And on top of that, publishers started making their own stores. EA Origins, Ubisoft even made a store. Everybody started doing their own shit, and Microsoft was like, "Oh shit, we just left those guys." Because what happened was that they looked at their Xbox and like, "Yo, we threw Gears, Tomb Raider, Halo 5, Forza. We threw everything at this system, and it just sold maybe 1 month that Halo came out. It won NPD, and we lost traction after that. It did not sustain. They knew the console was not going to carry their gaming division. So they had to think outside the box, and they said, oh, shit, we forgot those PC guys. Yo, man, don't have to delete Kev. What's going on? Why did I do that? Bring him back. Bring him back. Because Kev can speak to this. He's a PC guy. Kev knows what the bullshit. He knows more than I do because I wasn't on the PC dealing with all that games for Windows bullshit. Nah, he'll fix you, Kev. He'll fix you. Get him back. But yeah, he was dealing with that stuff. So like, he saw how Microsoft just kind of, and now they're trying to get good faith back with the PC. And I think that's where all this is coming from, the Minecraft stuff. Microsoft has this tendency, I think they're kind of like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think, like, are they the guy in school that sort of like needs this vote of confidence that people still like him, that he's still popular after he kind of like was an asshole to everybody? He was kind of an asshole, but he still wants his vote of confidence and trying to earn his respect back. Because I feel like these moves, we're making these games, to show that they're personally built for PC, is their recommit to the PC market. That's what these moves. These are PR moves. This is not a technical limitation that the PC and Xbox can't talk to each other. These are moves that they're doing to try to be favorable to the PC, to try to say, hey, guys, we care about you. We don't care about that Xbox like you used to think we do. We care about you. We're going to give you games. We're going to make sure that your games are not hard to find. We're going to make sure your games are working. We don't want that Gears of War market to leak, to dry up. We're going to bundle you with the controller guys. CFDs, we're going to force you to play with the controller guys. Yeah, that's right. We got to keep the PC people happy. That's where all this is coming from, man. That's where all this is coming from. They want to keep the PC people happy. And while they're doing that, keeping the PC people happy, they are telling the Xbox people it's good. You console owners. Because they're not the same person. I said this 5 million fucking times. They're not the same person. You have a preferred platform, whether it's PC or Xbox. You might do some cross-play and you might do that shit. But you're not the same person. You're not playing hours upon hours on PC, playing hours upon hours on console. You have a preferred place to play. And that's due to the input device. And the thing is we are at a pot right now, and it's like they have left. They backed out. So, it is really hard to be, oh my God, I can't wait for what Microsoft's going to announce, because you know what? We don't know. We don't know. They could say, here's the Collective's new game, and it'll be some PC game that, like, just like with this shit. This is fucking Minecraft. This is not dev choice. This is not the devs, like, them shopping around for some indie studio, some second-party deal, some third-party deal. This is Minecraft. This is... Erica, we did play. We didn't play. We played Fortnite, I think. I think we did Fortnite or something. I think like the first time I remember, I think we did Fortnite or something like that. But yeah, like the thing is, yeah, we're playing Gears, man, because Gears is like, that's some good shit. Like that was fun. I like Gears of War, and it's fun. It's great. You know what? If you own a PC, but none of these moves get you to buy a console. And like I said before, if you're not going to try to sell the console, yeah, like if you're not going to sell the console, like the console's just going to sit there on shelves. Like it's just going to get like collect dust. And you could bundle things with it and you know, try to get people to do it, but it's just so unfortunate this coming from their own studios, the coalition, Minecraft, Mojang. That's the dev. They're still called Mojang. At Booty's old place. Fucking Booty, head of game studios, head of Microsoft Studio, head of the game studios, and his group that he had Minecraft Dungeon Crawl. People saying like, "Oh my god, this is like Minecraft 2," from what I'm reading. A dungeon crawler of Minecraft. Basically, it's not DLC, it's its own thing. Like, well, I don't know if it requires the first part of Minecraft, but how can that not be play anywhere, co-op? Like, I don't understand it, but put it on PC first. That's just ridiculous. And like he's and then the problem that I have is that don't tell that you care about Xbox, that you listen to the fans, that you care about the fans, because you don't. Maybe you do, but your actions do not. Your business moves do not. This is ridiculous. And now we see EXO. They're gonna announce. Oh, maybe they'll announce a new studio. You know what? Let them announce Obsidian. Is that gonna get you lining up on Black Friday to buy an Xbox? Like I see people go, "That's Stranding. The fuck is that game? The babies and the black shit that's turned into." Well, I don't want. Well, I can't be excited for. I don't know what the hell that game's about. But we're supposed to get excited because you announced a studio? You don't even know what kind of game they're making, what genre, for what platform now. What platform are they making it for? What Ninja Theory goes, we always wanted to make a PC-only game that focuses on PC, just like they did with Minecraft and Gears of War. Now, where's that hype for Ninja Theory now? Now I was going to tell them, you know what, Ninja Theory, fuck you. What happens? Like, you don't know what they're making it for. And I said, or what genre? Maybe they will make it for an Xbox, and maybe they make a puzzle game. Maybe they make a side scroller like Ori. Maybe, is that what you want from them? No, you're looking at Ninja Theory and going, oh shit, they're going to make the next Uncharted for me on Xbox. It takes time. It takes years. Just look at how studios changed and developed and moved on. And doesn't mean that just because Microsoft's money's behind them is that they're going to publish these amazing games. Look at their track record. All the money in the world was behind Sea of Thieves. Did that give you a shit ton of day one content? All that, they didn't even believe in that fucking game until the last minute when they put the public beta out. Then they go, oh shit, you know what? Maybe people do want to play this game. Okay, let's start making content for it. That's the money and power of Microsoft. That they had doubts with Sea of Thieves, that all of a sudden with the success of the beta, they're like, yo, yeah, let's go make fucking something, let's go make some content. We'll hire it now. I'm glad. State of K2. Microsoft money. The first one was like, yeah, we didn't know it's success. We just put it in Xbox Live Arcade. We didn't know. That's why it was janky. We didn't know. And it comes out the second game. Same fucking glitches. 5 years later. And they put their shit on PC and Steam. And it's like 5 years later, here's Xbox and PC one. Multi-platform development. Still the bugs and shit. Still janky animations. Then they tested it to, oh, we're an indie studio. After they said it was a AAA game. Oh, but the next one's AAA. Yeah. Keep adding the fucking A's to it. Doesn't matter. But we got a problem. And it's official. Greenberg stated exactly. These are not teases. This is not, oh, we just want to announce the PC right now. It's going to come to Xbox. No. He said it. They want to focus on PC development first. Microsoft's first-party studios want to focus on PC development first. Go line up and buy an Xbox. And he spun it. If you look, I think I even said it. He spun it to be, oh, there's so many games in Game Pass. That'll keep you busy. Just like we don't need Crackdown 3 because we got so many games. Meanwhile, they said Crackdown 3 is just ready for polish. It's just getting polished, right? And it wasn't at Gamescom. And now maybe it'll be at XO 18. And this, he said an article I saw on the 27th goes, oh, yeah, it's still work being done on it. It's coming along nicely. Uh-huh. Really? I think they're going to, I think you're going to have single player at XO 18. Terry Crews is going to be there playing the game. And they'll probably announce a Crackdown 3 beta. Either in December or maybe 2019, January. That's probably your Crackdown shit. And then I think for XO 18, they might have Gears. Maybe they'll show a bit of Gears 5. Probably promote Gears Tactics on PC. Who the hell knows? Where is that game anyway? And I think the Halo news, I think because there's got to be Halo. We know we didn't get gameplay at E3 of Halo. That was just a demo of their in-engine. We're not going to get gameplay. But I think Halo news is that Master Chief Collection is coming to PC in 2019. That's going to be a Halo news at XO 18. Or Halo 5 is going. One of the Halos is going to PC. And then the PC, and people will probably buy tons of PC. There you go. Because that's where they want to go. That install base is established. But they're kind of stupid when they say there's 2 billion Windows 10 devices or whatever the hell they say. That Windows PCs, it's like half those are for business. You know, talk about the gaming market out of the PCs. And I don't know. I mean, that's a savage joke. I don't know. Why is not a single one? I think they're not. You're right. And that's the question that I asked was, how do we explain those other games like Gears 4 and Gears 5? Like, are they not trying to be, well, they're not trying to say like, guys, the Xbox console owner is the one who loves Gears of War. Let's make sure that they're satisfied first. Then we will bring it to PC and optimize it for PC. Why is that always in conjunction with each other? Why do they have to do that day and date with PC and with Xbox? Why? Is none of those games coming? What? No. Do they find no importance in making sure that those games run on the Xbox and maximize on the Xbox and then bring to PC? And that's I'm just like, there is no studio. No, they didn't say Gears 5 was, oh, you know what? I think so. I know they said Gears Tactics was being that, but you're right. I think Rod Ferguson on the Inside Xbox said that Gears 5 is being built from the ground up for PC. I think he said that. I got to go back. It's the one where he also mentioned about how this is the first time they're using mocap, and there's going to be like 7 to 9 scenes where they did it, and we saw one of them at E3. I think that's the one that he says as being, yeah, I think he said that at E3. Yeah, it's, and with Ybarra really focusing on PC, he's a big PC guy. The Mixer community, watching, a lot of the streamers that you have are PC gamers. The streaming scene has really not taken off. It has been big on console, but the streaming scene has always been, PC focused. Like all the streamers are kind of like that. Definitely there's some big console streamers, but a lot of it is PC. So Mixer and things like that. It's just, It's really fucking unfortunate, man. And it's really it really is telling. And the fact that what he said on that thing, just came out and said, and you know what? I don't know if it's PR. I don't know if I don't know if I'm sure it's PR, all that stuff. But maybe he does ask, Like maybe he says, I asked this internally at meetings too. What the dev teams mostly tell me, so we don't know what the hell the rest of it is. Maybe the second part of it is like, you know what? The install base on the Xbox is so low, I think we'll be more successful on PC. Maybe that's also what they tell him. But he probably won't mention that. But he says what they mostly tell me is they need to focus on PC first to make sure they are purposefully built for the PC. But if you recall, and I go back to all that stuff, the whole point was that they were one platform, UWP, the architecture of the Xbox, especially the X. NPC was supposed to be united, that when a dev makes a game for Windows 10, it automatically gets repackaged and it works on the Xbox. And likewise, when you make an Xbox game, it just works on PC. Like I'm sure they put it in this UWP framework, this package, and it works. And it just says what device are you playing on, and it configures according to that way. That's the reason why you got the cross buys and cross play with their first party on some of those games, because of that whole UWP thing that they wanted other devs to take part of, which they have not. What was it? Resident Evil. They did that. Resident Evil was one of the first games to do it. Shadow of War, I think. And call it a day. So I don't understand that they're purposely built for PC. And then to go on and say that if they're successful, they'll end up in more places. What happens if they're not successful? Does it stay on PC forever? I doubt it. I'm sure they'll dump it to the Xbox. But is that what your premium $500 console dedicated machine is? A dumping ground? A second-hand console? It doesn't get Hellblade day one. It gets it a year later. It doesn't get Nier Automata day one. It gets it a year later. It doesn't get Final Fantasies. All those Final Fantasies coming to Xbox. Those games were on fucking PS4 in 2014 and 2012, 2013. They were on PS4 in 2013, 14, and 15. Years ago. It's not even a 1 year. Years. And they're just deciding to put it. I'm telling you, I think the reason why they're going to Xbox is because they're deciding to put it on the Switch. They're like, hey, we're going to redo and put them on the Switch. Let's put it on Xbox too. I have no fucking clue. But it's so weird that the Switch is only out a year and it's getting these Final Fantasy games. The Xbox has been out for fucking 5. And they're like, yeah, let's put it over there too. They had no desire while that thing was sitting on PlayStation in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. Let's not put it over on Xbox at all. Any of those Final Fantasies. But when the Switch comes out in a year, they go, yeah, look, the Switch gets them. Oh, give it to Xbox too while we're at it. It's the mind share. It's the mind share, people. And it is scary shit. Because they could have as many fucking conferences and fan fests as they want. That is their own little bubble. Because that is not the reality of how the gaming industry is responding to Microsoft at the Xbox level. I don't care about responding to Microsoft. They're not going out of business. They're not. But the Xbox, the console, the thing that's on store shelves, that's $300 and $500. It is second fiddle. It is the booster to your Turbo Man. You get that reference? Give me a like if you get that one. I don't want booster. I want Turbo Man. We got plenty of boosters. No, I don't want booster. Is that another hint? You get that one? Hit that like button. Jingle all the way. Awesome Christmas movie. Arnold's best. Remember that? Nobody wanted Booster. Everybody wanted Turbo Man. Xbox is fucking Booster. Give me your purple Xbox, please. Put that cookie down. Hey, little girl. I got the little shiny ball for you. I need that token to win Turbo Man. These cookies are good. Put that cookie down. Yeah, X is gonna give it to you. It does give it to you. It should come with a fucking strap on because that's what they're doing to you when you buy that one. Man, I remember that one when he's fighting with Sinbad and he gets to get the oh man, when he jumps into the ball pit. Oh, he's like, look. He's not the pervert. I'm not the pervert. Oh man, that movie is hilarious. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Give yourself a purple Sea of Thieves bundle because it is Booster. Remember what happened to Booster at the end of Jingle All the Way? All the kids and the mom beat the shit out of him. They're like, we hate you, Booster. Everybody wants their Turbo Man. And that's what they're going to be this holiday, man. Like, and they're going to be trying to sell Game Pass. That's right. Oh, my God. We got one certificate here. If you come in and get it, we got one Turbo Man left in here. I thought the Turbo Man was here. No, I said I had a coupon for Turbo Man. What? Oh, man, I could do Arnold shit all day, man. I used to do all this stuff in college, man. The best thing is, and they don't have it, it was I'm going to tell you, ready? The funniest shit. You want to do Arnold Schwarzenegger, funny ass shit. You find the Total Recall Special Edition. The case was shaped in a tin of Mars. It has commentary from Arnold Schwarzenegger and the director. Holy shit. Arnold goes through that thing as if he did it himself. He's like, this is where I stick the thing up my nose and I hear a crunch. And then I pull it out and then I put it in the chocolate and then I throw it and then I go to Mars. That's his commentary in that movie. It is fucking hilarious. The other one, I got so addicted to listen to those shits. The other one is the special edition of Conan the Barbarian. He does commentary over that. He actually does commentary. You gotta try to find Arnold Schwarzenegger commentary on his movies, like on the DVD tracks. Holy shit. That one, he actually comments. He does commentary on the title screens as they're doing the cast. So he's reading the names and he goes, well, that's me, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Pops up and he goes, and that's James Earl Jones. And then he just reads the names of the actors in the movie. And then he goes, and then he does the part where he throws the witch. I think it's Conan the Barbarian. It's the first one. And then he does the one where he's fighting the witch. He goes, I thought that she was a pretty girl, and then she's on me, and then I take her, and then she's a witch, and I throw her in the fire. Man, it is some funny ass shit. That is some classic DVD, man. I was watching that shit in college. Like, I would just find all sorts of commentaries because they were just like hilarious. But the Total Recall one and the Conan the Barbarian special editions. Man, I wish I could find those still. I'm sure they're on YouTube or somewhere. Like you could find like all Schwarzenegger commentary for that. But and the funniest thing back then was like those Arnold Schwarzenegger prank calls and stuff like that, where they just took lines from like Kindergarten Cop. But anyway, on Schwarzenegger tangent, man, I'd say that is what it is turned into. It is turned. It is like you see the blank shelves of all the Switches and PlayStations going out the door, and you'll see all Xboxes lined up, and just put Booster on it. Because if Microsoft don't get their shit together and realize that they are trying to sell a product, if you don't want to sell the product, no problem. You leave it as an option, fine, but it's a dead option. They sell fish sticks at Burger King. All right? It's an option. Are you buying fish sticks at Burger King? Options are okay, but they got to make sense. And Poop Train. Oh my God. That's a funny ass name. Game Pass is good. For me, I think somebody who did not own the Game Pass, did not own like an Xbox early on, when you open that up, you'll get 360 games and stuff like that. I think it's great. Oh, nice, Savage. Good. It was the special edition, but if it's the one with the Mars case, I think that was the one with the special edition. But yeah, what I was saying is that now I forgot my train of thought because I'm talking about the Game Pass, right? So for me, Game Pass became a good value of the new content that they're putting in. A lot of the games, like I didn't subscribe last year when I was in the beta in March, and then it came out. I didn't subscribe to it because after a while, I had all those 360 games. I played them, and a lot of the Xbox One games I had already because I bought them when they came out. But when they said they're putting new games in there, that's where it is for me. So Microsoft, to me, Game Pass has to be this new thing. And I know it's not going to be their priority because, they're technically losing money. I'm telling you, by putting Forza in there. That's why you look. And I don't know if it's me. You can tell me in the comments. But I thought today, or yesterday and today, my timeline, I have tons of Xbox guys. Like, I thought my timeline would be flooded with Forza screenshots. I haven't seen so many. Like when Spider-Man came out and God of War came out, that was all those guns flashing all over the place. Maybe it's the implementation of the share button. I don't know. But the Forza, I thought tons of stuff's going on. And maybe it's because a lot of people are waiting for its release on Tuesday because now Game Pass really has taken away the urgency of buying the Ultimate Edition and paying $100 than just paying $10 and playing Forza. Like, I think it probably hurt the sales of the Ultimate Edition because only the people that really want to play it, especially it's like, hey, you're going to get this game for $100 or you could play it, all the content in it, because it's not a short game, for $10 for a month, maybe $20. If you want to play half the price of it for $30, you could get 3 months of the game. And all the other games too. And so maybe you miss out on some car packs. But remember with Forza, the expansions don't count as part of the season pass. It's the car packs. So you look at it and it's just it's like Game Pass is great, but we're really going to see this is the first quality game that's been in Game Pass first party. And it's probably the only one because I think Crackdown's going to be a dumping ground. They're just going to throw it in there and we'll see if it survives. And I love to chat all day, man, because I like talk and I'll talk about stuff. But I get out things to do Saturday. But yeah, I saw the Greenberg thing and it just was like they're focusing on PC development. And yeah, I know. Basman was like, yeah, there's only like the typical people that I know really die hard into it. And those are the ones I've seen buying Ultimate Edition. But I'm not seeing a whole bunch of people just sharing screenshots of Forza. Like, incredible. Like, probably when it comes out. But it just shows that because I've bought the Ultimate Edition of Forza a couple of times. Because they're like, hey, I'm going to get the season pass, going to buy it digitally. I could play it early. No, I did it with Gears of War, which that was a sham because the season pass for Gears of War 4 was so fucking confusing and a mess. Like, you could play all the maps, but you could only host them if you own it. But I wanted to play the game early because I didn't want the story spoiled for me over the weekend. But anyway. But yeah, I don't like their Ultimate Editions too much. Like, I think, it's the season pass, and the same thing with Forza. Like I bought the last one I bought was when they did the Forza Horizon. What's up, sir? How you doing? That's a lot. Yeah, I bought Forza Horizon 3 and I bought I want it early. I got the wheel and the play seat and all that other shit. And then I'm like, yo, I can't wait and play this. And then I got all the car packs, and then they came out with this bullshit where they had expansions. They had the Snow Blizzard Mountain, and then they had the Hot Wheels one. And they weren't part of the pass. But I never knew the expansions were even coming out and that they weren't part of it. I was pissed off about that. I'm like, wait a second. I bought a season pass. They're like, no, you bought a car pass. But I never knew that expansions were coming out and then they weren't going to be part of this. Like, you didn't tell me that you're going to have an expansion pass, because then they had an expansion season pass for like $30. You save 10 instead of paying 20 for each one. You pay 30 and you get both of them, or 35 and you get both of the expansions. But I'm like, wait a second, that's $135 I'm going to pay for this game in season passes. But I never knew that those expansions were going to exist. So now I never bought a card pass. Like, this is the thing. Yeah, but I bought it digitally. I did the $100 season pass thing. Exactly, Kev. And I did learn my lesson. I didn't do any of that bullshit Ultimate Edition for any of them anymore. Like, I didn't do it Forza 6, Forza 7, and now Forza Horizon 4. I'm just going to Game Passes, forget about it. But it was such a ripoff, but it was bullshit because they didn't tell you expansion passes were even a thing. You just thought you bought your season pass. And then they pull up some bullshit like, oh, we have another season, another expansion. But, and there's some bullshit with that one. Yeah, $100 season pass. No, it's $100 for the game and the season pass and to play the game early. But the season pass was a car pass. It didn't include the Blizzard Mountain and the Hot Wheels. That was another one that they didn't talk about till after you bought the game. I think it was like 3 or 4 days after the game came out, which was sort of bullshit. Oh man, they've been pulling some bullshit. But you know what? At least it was about Xbox back then, right? That's what you got to say. At least they talked about At least it was Xbox, right? Now they pull bullshit and it's PC and stuff like that. Like, it's really, it should have been included in the season pass, but it wasn't. That was a car pass you bought, not the expansion passes. Those came later. But, it's just, it's unfortunate. We're going to see how it goes. But to get hyped up for the studios, this is where I take it with the studios. I'm like, we don't know what genre they're making, and we don't even know what platform they're going to be making it on. And when they got Mojang and the Coalition making games just for PC, when you hear Hellblade Dev is making 2 games, yeah, really? There's one for PC and one for cell phones? Because they don't have the Xbox Scarlet out yet? I don't know. But if they're going to even try to propose the next generation of consoles, I'm telling you right now, and you heard it here, they need to get their shit together. They need to focus on what they're going to do. I don't care if they go Xbox and PC. I would prefer them just to focus on Xbox, but I would, the fact that they're doing PC, hey man, that's great. But you got to keep your message consistent. You cannot be given exclusives to PC and not your dedicated gaming platform. You cannot be making dedicated games for PC and ignoring the gaming Xbox, the gaming console. That system is built for dedicated for gaming. How can that be ignored? That should be the primary place for development, and then it goes on PC. But the fact that you put it on PC and if it does well, you might dump it on Xbox, shows that you really don't care about that Xbox console only market. And either you're trying to convert them to be on PC, or you just want them to sit around and play old ass backwards compatible games and think that that's the pacifier to shut them up. Well, I'm here to tell you, it doesn't shut me up. And I've moved on, and I'm calling out the bullshit. So get your shit together, or you're going to see 2013 remastered. And that's all I got to say. So This has been Jez 7780, and this has been a What Grinds My Gears weekend special edition. And please like and share the videos. I'm at 160 subscribers. I want to thank everybody for their support. And I appreciate the audience, the comments. I'm passionate about this stuff, and I know my grinders out there. Shit grinds you up. So come on in here, let's grind, because we got shit to talk about. And it is what it is. We don't like, and we see, and I'm not saying my voice is going to change anything, but we see with social media what people can do, what the community can do now. These business people, these companies are like putty. They react to the community. And if the community goes no, and there's enough no's, they're gonna change their shit. We saw it with Star Wars. We were seeing it time in and time again with Sony caving in and giving in the crossplay to shut that whole argument down and to say, you know what, we're not going to have. They didn't need to do this, but they did it anyway because they did not want the negative publicity, and they figured, let's do it with this. What's good for the gamers? It's a good PR move, and they did it. Thanks, sir. That's a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, 160 subs. I'm climbing, though. But you know what? Yeah, and the thing is I'm not. I do these whenever I see something, and I appreciate you guys just coming in here and just venting. But it really is that they need to focus and they need to do it. If they want to take on PC, then do it. But say what you say. You should be together. If you want them together, then make it work. And it's your job to make it work. If you are primary on those two platforms, Microsoft, then you got to make it work. Don't throw it up to the devs. Don't just be like, oh, whatever. Nonchalant bullshit. You need to lead. You need to establish. You need to do that. That's your responsibility. As if you want to cross the streams and go into PC, then do it. But you gotta be smart. You want to bring keyboard to the console? Do it. But you better be smart about it. And I don't see the intelligence. I just see kind of throw shit against the wall and see what sticks. I don't see a plan. Same thing with how the Sea of Thieves content rollout. Like, it was like, well, yeah, we're just rolling this shit out. Like, we don't know. You need to come with a plan. Forza has a nice plan of like what content is coming. Why can all their games have it? Need consistent quality with their games. And we'll see what their studios make. But I'm not excited right now for their studios because I don't know what's going to come out of Microsoft anymore. Miami Streets, PC exclusive games. Just stop selling the console then. Because you could have options, but you need to have worthy options or meaningful options. Otherwise, that option is just, might as well dump it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's good that you're a master of all trades, not even a master of all trades. I got a bunch of traits, but you're a jack of all trades, but you're a master of none of them. But maybe you don't even have it. You're not even a jack of one of those traits. Like, you gotta make these meaningful options. They can't just be an option because some one person might want to do that. Like, you gotta be sure that you're committing to everything that you're offering. And I don't see the commit. I don't see them committing. I see bullshit like this. So anyway, thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. And, like the video, send it out, retweet it, subscribe, follow me over on Twitter. I appreciate all the support. Thank you again. And I'll be talking to you guys on the other side. Talk to you guys later.